following program is an exclusive Disruption Networks production.
Disruption Network and First Source Federal Credit Union have teamed up to help support the Central New York Veterans Outreach Center, Sunday, April 28th from noon till 4 p.m. Located at the Veterans Outreach Center, 726 Washington Street in Utica. There will be food, live entertainment, raffles, live podcasting from the D, and an appearance by Audie from the Utica Comets. We are looking for donations of clothes, non-perishable food items, furniture, toiletries, hygiene products, or a minimal cash donation of $5 at the door day of event. All ages are welcome. For more information on donation, drop-off locations, and entertainment lineup, please check out DisruptionNetwork.net. Disrupting Hunger, Sunday, April 28th, brought to you by First Source Federal Credit Union.
Tax season is here, and First Source wants to help you be prepared. Our friends at Furley, Moran, Freer, and ESA have given us some great tax tips to share. Read the blog at fsource.org for helpful answers to your tax questions and feel better prepared before you file. First Source members can also receive a discount on TurboTax software. Be ready for tax season with help from your friends. File smarter, live smarter with First Source. Membership requirements apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hey, baseball fans, are you counting down the days to opening day? Well, Disruption Network has you covered. The Baseline, the D's own baseball podcast, is back with Season 2 and all new episodes all season long. Sunday nights, 7:30 p.m. on the D. Get your baseball fix as JP and SPG run down the news and notes around Major League Baseball. Get fantasy tips, player rankings, team previews, interviews, and more. You can catch the Baseline and all of Disruption Network's programming by checking out DisruptionNetwork.net, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, YouTube, Facebook, and Stitcher. Keep it inside the Baseline all season long, only on the D.
Hey, it's Cassidy, and you're listening to Disruption Network.
So you just bought your dream home, and now it's time to move. Let's face it, nobody likes to move. All the packing, unpacking, lifting, upstairs, downstairs, and broking everything, including your back. Let the professionals at EJA Moving Company take all the stress and pain out of your move. Competitively priced moving, relocation services, office moves, and complete packing and unpacking services. They work with everybody to make it simple and easy for you to move and relocate. Call EJA Moving Company at 315-335-0516. When it's time to relocate, have EJA Moving do all the work for you. Hit them up online, ejamoving.com.
Hey, Disruption Network. This is Mike Sacco, the general manager at Nye Volkswagen of Rome. If you don't know me by name, it's only because you have not received the best deal. There's only one reason to leave Utica, and that's to come see me in Rome and get the best deal on your next new, pre-owned, or certified VW. Mention that you heard this ad from Disruption Network and receive $250 off your next vehicle purchase. You'll know why our customers say, I love my Nye VW. Come see us at 5865 Rome Taberg Road in Rome, or visit us online at nyvwofrome.com.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when 3 top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish, and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
The Disruption Network is making moves. For upcoming events, news, interviews, and new daily programming, keep in the loop with us at DisruptionNetwork.net. Like, follow, and subscribe to all our social media. And check out all our podcasts on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, and Spotify. Get up on the D, DisruptionNetwork.net.
Wrestle Fandom Radio, Disruption Network, Stu Garrett rated R, ZB on the set first, Utica, New York, them CNY wrestling fans, giving you results like attendance, heads are in the stands, rumors in advance, who's returning who got injured. We're paying homage to the legends going through the tenure. I had to spit it on wax. We give opinions and facts. All the latest updates. Who was getting the strap? Who was getting pushed? Who was heating? Who was cheating? Who got buried for a top spot and who was leaving? What you think of TNA? What you think of the E? Who's the best in Ring of Honor? Who's in NXT? Also Lucha Underground and New Japan Pro. AAA in Mexico, you know this is the fan show. We do this for the love and show it locally. This is what a wrestling podcast's supposed to be. Disruption Networks, Wrestle Fandom Radio, reviewing the pay-per-views, talk about your favorite show, hear about who made the news, latest on the internet, what's a shoot and what's a work, who's the champ's biggest threat. Disruption Networks, Wrestle Fandom Radio, reviewing the pay-per-views, talk about your favorite show, hear about who made the news, latest on the internet, what's a shoot and what's a work, who's the champ's biggest threat. Do you hate Roman Reigns? Who's the best in the Shield? Will John Cena eventually end up turning the heel? We young bucks and Bullet Club.
What is up?
Wow.
Here we go. How's it going?
How is it going,
Welcome
peoples?
to Wrestle Fandom Radio on DisruptionNetwork.net.
We got Mr. Wrestlemania over here.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, check it out.
Shawn Michaels
Get
himself.
ready to call me a Mark. Get ready to call me Mark, Demetrius.
You
know
fucking Mark. You're such a Mark
God.
right now. You know,
No.
listen. You know you're a Mark when you spend $30 on a T-shirt. Mark.
I'll spend $30 on a T-shirt, just not a WrestleMania T-shirt.
Oh, that is awful. Terrible. It's just
If they had the basketball
garbage.
jerseys like they did for Royal Rumble a couple of years ago, I would have bought one of them. That would have been kind of cool.
Yeah, you know what? That probably would have been cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had a lot of different, people on them, and they had like a Kofi one and all that stuff. But I just went for like the more basic for overtime. That it's just like it's the WrestleMania 35 T-shirt.
Did you?
So.
All right. So did you hear how the Kofi T-shirt was spoiled on the internet and everything like that?
I did not hear that. No.
Okay. Well, the new shirt that came out, right?
Yeah. The one that Big E took out of the
Yeah. Well, that was apparently spoiled. WWE Shop leaked it while the match was still going on or some shit like that, and the internet's all in an uproar. Anyway, what I want to know is that day before the event started, was that shirt for sale? Did you see that?
No.
Okay.
No, and honestly though, because we went to the bathroom shortly after that match, and I was actually surprised that they weren't in the shops.
Right after that.
Because I honestly thought that they would then be in the shops.
By the time that you left, were they?
I don't know, because we booked.
Okay, so you weren't even really paying
people.
Right. Yeah, you weren't paying attention.
We
fair
were
enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, we were. I was, just like bobbing and weaving until we got right out of the place.
So you weren't
right back to Manhattan.
So you weren't involved in the 5-hour nightmare trying to leave.
No, we were reading about it the next day, and it just seemed like a nightmare. And
Melissa says just rub it in, Garrett.
Further, I know. Well, I gotta rub it in. I mean, I was there because
I got tons of questions to ask him, so I'm sorry.
What?
I just said I got tons of questions to ask Garrett, so sorry. I gotta help him rub it in right now because this is an awesome moment.
Fire away, let's go. What do you got?
Hold on. Before you fire the questions, I gotta say hi to my girlfriend Sarah Ladden. She's watching.
Oh, what's up? Hey, what's up, Sarah? How's it going?
She's gonna be the ring coat girl at 420 in Rome, New York.
Sweet.
Lucky everybody else.
I know.
Yeah.
So, just want to say hi to her.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. See, now you're putting me on the.
Here we go.
I want to get to a theory really quick.
Okay.
Since WrestleMania 20, isn't it true that every main event that's ended in either a 0 or a 5 was a triple threat? I don't know what the theory is behind this exactly, but it seems odd that every WrestleMania that's gone on since WrestleMania 20 ended in a 0 or a 5. It's been a triple threat.
Has it really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No, actually, no.
20 was Benoit, the Benoit match. 25, I think, was Cena Edge Big Show.
Okay.
30 was the Daniel Bryan.
But the end of 30 though was just Daniel Bryan versus Triple H though.
No, that was the match for him to get into the main event,
which was
because Orton was the champion, which was Batista and Orton.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, Triple H and Daniel Bryan opened the show that night.
All right.
And then 35
I'll
of
shut
the
the fuck
women's
up
matches.
No, you know what? I never
fucking Mark.
I know. God, I'm such a Mark.
Yeah, I actually did not notice that. It could be a coincidence. It may just be that they know sometimes the triple threats are more exciting.
Right. Yeah, maybe they feel like it's more of a spectacle to have a triple.
The halfways, like the zeros and the fives, that they just go for something a little bit bigger. Personally, I think that the reason that there was a triple threat this year, just looking at it, is that Becky versus Ronda would not have been a good enough match physically, and it was already still a little bit odd comparatively. Like, what was the one a few years ago? Was it Becky, Charlotte, and Sasha? That match was the best match of that night.
Right.
When that
happened. 32. That was 32. Yeah.
That match was the best match of that night, and I think maybe they were going for something kind of along that lines, but Ronda doesn't have that physicality. She draws big because of her name, because of who she is,
right?
And she can be entertaining, absolutely.
But she can't really carry a match like that,
she can't carry a match like that.
Right.
So that's why I think people are, oh, why are they sandwiching in Charlotte? Well, because she's probably actually the best female wrestler,
right?
On the in one of the best wrestlers, there, period. So yeah.
And I get it, but I mean, if that's the point, like, why didn't you, if you're going to take the belt off of Asuka, why didn't you have Becky take the belt off of Ronda, and then you could have had the one-on-one match still and have Becky win at Mania against Charlotte?
Because of the name draw of Ronda.
Yeah, but
Ronda's going to get those.
She's got the marquee name.
Yeah, marquee name, and she's going to get those eyeballs too.
Yeah, but I don't know. Are individuals really selling? Like, this isn't the 80s with Hulk Hogan. Are individuals really selling tickets, or is WWE as a whole selling tickets? With or without Ronda Rousey, 80 whatever thousand people would have packed that arena,
I agree with Anthony on that one.
I don't disagree with that statement at all. I think with still more influence because of Vince. And
the way he thinks about it,
and the way he's
fair enough
showing, Triple H, and big names are going to help you draw. It's if the main event of the night was I don't know,
the Major Brothers versus the Revival for the tag team championship.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to think of. It wouldn't draw. Is much.
Not shitting on the Major Brothers.
Not
shitting on the Major Brothers.
Good match. So
the Revival suck, but the Major Brothers are.
I don't know, man, because I'd say a good percentage of them are smarks who like those two anyway, and regardless would show up. I still think they would show up.
It doesn't.
They're good wrestlers. Don't get me wrong. Like, people know that, and people know they've been buried and unfairly at that. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I get your point. I certainly see that, and Vince is stubborn as shit, so I understand why, but I just think it's bullshit, personally.
I'm not really disagreeing with you.
Well, listen, let's fight over this. I don't care. We're going to fight. We're going to argue to the end.
All right. Cage match. I'll book it. Okay, here we go.
So, you said you had a million questions. What do we got?
I know. Now you're putting me on the spot, and now I'm drawing blanks, and I can't think of anything at the moment. Shit. Yeah. No. I can't really think. Just tell us about your experience, and then questions.
Agreed, Steve. Kofi Kingston, Daniel Bryan was absolutely the best match of the night. I think, honestly, even regardless of the outcome, had
obviously
we all gotten screwed if Kofi didn't win. It still would have, physically speaking, the match, how everything went, all the wrestling, it still would have been the best match of the night.
Here's the thing: would you
made it a million times better? I mean, the whole if there was a roof there, it would have blown off.
Would you have made that the main event instead of the women's match?
No.
You still would have the woman
I would have
main
had
event.
The women
exactly right where it was.
The women's match had a bigger build.
Okay.
Certainly. I think it deserved it this year.
I think the card was well set up.
Okay.
While long.
Okay. Well,
while very long.
Soccer.
While we were there.
Soccer. How'd your ass feel? Did your ass fall asleep?
Well, a little bit, but we got up and walked around, and then it was,
Did you get one of those chairs you could keep or no?
No. No, we did not.
He's not that big of a mark. Okay? I mean, he's a mark, but he's not that big of a mark.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I can't.
I'm that big of a mark, damn it.
If right now, if Billy Gunn was listening, he would verbally just berate me for using the term mark.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yes, it is.
Then Steve, what did you guys think of the way that the Seth Rollins Brock Lesnar match went down?
I thought it was great.
I thought it was awesome. I thought it was awesome because what he essentially does to everybody else kind of happened to him.
With the pre-match,
just a few moves happened to him, and he lost.
Right, right.
You know?
With the pre-match beatdown, like obviously it kind of went the way, like Rollins is going to come back and win this. But WWE being WWE, I'm so glad they didn't shoot themselves in the foot, because if Lesnar would have won that first match, the crowd would have been deflated for the entire show.
But guys,
very good point.
But
I totally agree with that.
Here's the thing: to totally switch gears, though, does Rollins really need the belt? Does he?
I don't care.
That's a
because
question.
because Rollins
he's super over.
Because Rollins is super over. Now, wouldn't it have made more sense on Raw? Now, I know I'm moving ahead though, but made sense on Raw not to have,
which sucked, by the way.
The biggest suck that ever sucked.
It's supposed to be the best Raw of the year, and it sucked.
It sucked a dick.
Continue.
Wouldn't it made more sense to have Kofi win to win the Universal Championship, to have him both champions, because Rollins doesn't need the belt. He doesn't need it. Rollins was the most over. Now, mind you, I don't like Seth Rollins. He's just not my cup of tea.
I don't dislike him so much anymore.
Okay.
I'm still not like, oh my God, he's good. Don't get me wrong.
Oh no, I mean no, what he does in the ring is amazing, but I'm just not a big fan of his.
I'm not,
Yeah.
But for him to go on this triumphant journey per se or whatever, and defeat Brock Lesnar, and then to just lose the belt that quickly, again, that shit would be deflating as hell too.
It would be deflating, but
but
you're giving the belt to Kofi.
It would hurt his character. It would hurt his character. There's no doubt.
It would have hurt a lot. I think that was
not if it's here's the thing. Not if it's like a really good match and Kofi gets one over on him, and then you can build up something from there. I don't know. Personally, I like Seth Rollins better as a heel. I thought he did his best work when he was with Triple H and he was playing the whole heel character.
Right.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah,
but
right here, I agree with Melissa. It's anyone but Brock having the belt, because I don't like the idea of a part-time champion.
I understand that idea of a part-time champion, but Brock is a name though. So
yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, and so I get why they do that. And but do I agree with your question? Does he need the belt? Not exactly.
Okay.
Because he's super over.
All right.
But
he's super over.
Other than Braun Strowman, nobody else. They wouldn't have anybody else take the belt from Brock, because also considering Roman is just getting back into the swing.
Well, regardless, anyway, like you said, he's super over. So if nothing else, put the belt on him, and hopefully it means more when the next person takes it from him.
So
yeah, there is that. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think of the Finn Lashley match? Because I think it was better than it had any business being. I thought that match was gonna suck, but it was kind of short, sweet, and to the point. It was nice. Considering,
the Demon came out, it was it was exactly then what it should have been. Short, sweet, and to the point. He's going to come out and
Demon should be undefeated.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned, the Demon should be undefeated.
He did the power bomb spot. That was pretty cool.
Is the Demon undefeated?
The Demon, the Demon is undefeated.
Is he?
I think so. Yeah. He hasn't lost.
Did he come out as the Demon when he lost the belt?
No.
In NXT?
No.
Or he was just him?
He was just him.
Well, that's a better idea. He definitely shouldn't be.
And you know what?
So,
Garrett, the light bulb just went off in Garrett's head.
No, because I was just trying to think back to it.
Yeah, no, he hasn't lost because there's thing. You're building up his whole Demon character to be like this unbeatable thing. Yeah, you're gonna have him lose him. You're gonna have him lose. No. If he's a Demon, he's unbeatable.
I did the same type of thing in backyard wrestling. When I like backyard wrestling, if I took my hoodie off, you knew I was gonna lose the match.
Really?
Yeah, every single time. As soon as I like started this group, everyone had hoodies. Yeah.
Wow.
Mark.
I took it off. That's it. You know I'm going to lose. Anyways. So that's what happened. It is.
Dude,
it's true. Hey, Steve's watching. He knows. He used to kick my ass all the time.
Bad Briz Cliz.
Did you read what Steve said?
The Demon will lose to Bray Wyatt.
It's Bird Raptor.
What the fuck was that thing? What was that?
What the hell was that?
The first, I didn't watch Raw because I refused to watch raw sewage on TV. I woke up. It was like 4 a.m. in the morning. I woke up getting ready to go to work. I go on WWE.com and I look at the pictures. I'm like, what the fuck is that coming out of the box? I was like, he's got a Hawaiian shirt on. What is this? I said, is this the great creative that Bruce Pritchard in the WWE has now?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't.
A fucking 2-year-old could write better storyline than that.
Yeah, I don't know what that.
What the hell is that?
Oh yeah, all right. Yeah, Melissa she did looked it up. He is undefeated as the Demon King.
There you go.
So yeah,
over
as he should be.
Yeah.
As he absolutely. Thank you, Melissa. So yeah. Well, what else? What else? Oh, well, back to the actual. Yes, I also don't like Bobby Lashley at all. I never have.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't want him holding my favorite title.
Okay.
So because IC is my favorite. Is my favorite title.
It's the worker's belt. It should go to a really, really good worker.
Yeah, and I'm not even saying that he's not necessarily a good worker. I just there's nothing about him.
As far as
he's a fucking specimen to look at. You know what I mean? But he is physically he's incredible.
Right.
But
he's not a good wrestler. And I understand that, but that goes to the right.
Zero mic skills.
But that's just that's what I'm saying. The match was better than it had any business being, in my opinion. One thing.
The pre-show. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Pre-show. The first match. That was a great match.
The Nice and Buddy Murphy match.
I absolutely feel that Nice should have the belt.
I've seen Nice a couple of times for House of Hardcore.
They're good.
Nice is really good.
They're really good
on 205 in that whole division. So he deserves that. When we talked about what they should be doing different with the shows. They made that a different and bigger, better show, and they gave it a mid-card title like the TV champ. I was like, he should be absolutely hold that title,
right?
Because he'd wrestle every single week and win. So it should have been him. But if they're only going to keep it with just one,
thank you.
It should be him right now. Buddy Murphy had a great run,
right? But it's time to pass the torch and let it be.
It's time to pass the torch.
Right.
If he wants to come back at it, he's been a great champion, and I'd love to see him stay in the division, but I know it seems like they're kind of shaking up a lot of stuff, and I don't exactly know the direction that they're going with everything.
Yeah, because with the shakeup, is the cruiserweight division involved in that?
I don't know. And
is NXT UK
are they going to be?
Do they have their own division? Is there that many people wrestling for NXT UK?
I don't know what's his name went over there.
Dunn?
No.
Oh shoot, what's his name?
Cassius Ohno.
Oh really?
He's on NXT UK.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Cassius Ohno's got to find
which I've been trying to buy more unique basketball jerseys. Why have they never released any of his on WWE shop?
that's kind of weird.
Because he's not over.
He's not.
I guess, but I mean, they're cool as fuck. They would sell.
They would sell, but he's he's basically enhancement talent.
Yeah.
He's good.
Fair enough.
He's good at putting people over.
Yeah.
He's good. He's good in the ring, but he's not.
I'll tell you one thing though. He's a champion at catering though. That's all I gotta say.
That's actually what you call it. His what's that thing?
What's that?
One of the glands that you actually have like a glandular problem.
Thyroid?
Oh,
thyroid.
Yeah.
Oh, really? He has a problem?
Yeah, he's been having a thyroid problem lately. It's why he blew up so fast.
Oh.
Yeah.
I felt like. Hold on for a second.
That's what I read.
I felt like shit for 2 seconds, and
he's like, I felt bad for 2 seconds. No, I don't.
No,
Anyways,
I don't.
So what else? Oh, okay. So where we were sitting, we could actually see backstage.
Really?
And
so we could see this. So it seemed like a lot of people when they would then kind of like go down off of the, so they wouldn't go directly backstage because like the stage was set up and then behind the stage was just all the different backstage stuff. A lot of it was covered in tarps, and then there was the seats, the rest of the seats like where we were, because there was like our section ended. And then there was like just all these tarped over seats and a section on the other side of the stage. So we could see this one stairwell that went up to like a platform that then went into
the entranceway. Gorilla.
So, I don't know if it was Gorilla. It seemed like people were going up the stairs there after the match and not directly from backstage to that spot. They would go and then kind of go back around. It was weird. But anyways.
But you could see people going both ways, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, people went back and forth. We saw the Major Brothers and the Revival go down the stairs before going out for their match.
Did you see Cena? That was one of my questions. Did you see Cena before that happened?
It was a lot when it was darker. It was way harder to see. But I think everyone was probably thinking the same thing. Like, hey, we can see that spot right there. Are we going to see people?
Right.
And then after the first, because we hadn't seen anybody yet. We hadn't seen anybody but tech guys, walking in and out of there. And then after the first match, Tony Nese comes walking up the stairs, just turns around, looks at everybody, and just holds the belt up. And then a whole section just lost it. We're all like, yeah. So throughout the night, there was different people. So the Revival went walking up after. I don't remember seeing the Major Brothers then. Then the women's match, a lot of the women, turned and waved. What's her name? Was the first one to come up and wave. She does the flying stunner.
Amber Moon, which she was on a milk carton missing.
She came. She waved. What's her name? The pirate princess, Kairi Sane. Kairi's her, a few other people. Then who's the big one who was really playing to the crowd? Cesaro.
All right.
Yeah, he was like doing like the arms, and he was doing like the the machine gun arm thing that he does. A few other people, but it was a good spot to be at. Got to see some people, waving and all that. They waved to the crowd and played it up a little bit, so that was cool.
I got to ask you the real question, the hard hitting question about WrestleMania. Why was the Iconics win the tag team championship? Why was that a 5-star win and go? Come on. Tell me something.
I don't know, but it's kind of cool to see.
You cried
because
I know you were shedding tears of joy
because they're an
when the
actual
Iconics won the tag team championship.
Okay, when Kofi won, I was because I was sitting. I didn't think that right.
You
there
can't fool me.
Was going to be the end of the
you
match.
can't fool me. You were crying when Billy Kay and Peyton Royce hosted up those belts and started talking.
Okay, well maybe a little bit.
Yeah, you were crying.
But at the end of the Kofi match, I thought there was going to be at least two kicks. What's the
Trouble in Paradise?
Trouble in Paradise. But he got it. He looked like he kicked the shit out of him.
Right.
He looked like he got him full blast with that one kick, and then the whole place lost it then. But the whole crowd got pretty loud when the Iconics won, because watching it, from that position, like from where we were sitting, you saw Billy jump up and, she tagged her, and then here comes Beth with that sick move off the second. Was it the second rope? She got.
I don't remember. I didn't watch that match.
Oh, you didn't? You should watch that match. That was a good match.
I've been meaning to go back. Yeah. I just haven't had time. Damn it.
Good match.
Damn it, Garrett.
She gave her the what was Beth Phoenix's move? How she hoisted them up by their arms?
Oh, the glam slam.
Yeah, the glam
slam. She did that to. Who she did that? Who was it to? Bailey. She did to Bailey off of the second rope.
Right.
But as she hoisted her up, Billy Kay jumped up and tagged Beth. So when she was pinning her, the ref wasn't counting.
Oh, okay.
And then Peyton came in, grabbed Beth by the hair, dragged her out. Billy slid in and got the pin. So I think it was that switch, that surprise, that made everyone go, no, wait, oh my God.
Oh my God.
What?
Mm-hmm. The Iconics.
It was that.
It was a good pop.
Surprise.
Yeah.
It was a good pop. It was a good surprise. It wasn't like, it was a surprising moment.
Yeah.
Everyone didn't. I don't think anyone saw. I didn't see it coming. And
then they cut that promo. And then they cut that promo on SmackDown, and I'm just like, wow, where are the knives so I can stick them in my freaking ears?
Yes, Steve. Thank you. Yeah, it was the glam slam off the second rope. Yeah. Thank you.
What was the loudest pop of the night? Because it's kind of hard to hear. Kofi. It's kind of hard to hear.
Right,
like,
Steve, you're watching.
When
the loudest pop was Kofi, right? I mean, the Brock losing pop was pretty loud.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was the one of the night until. Yeah. Right.
With it being in the stadium, like that's the part that sucks.
When Kofi won, everyone lost it. I saw one guy with a Daniel Bryan t-shirt on. One.
Really?
Yeah, that was it. And I was looking just to see, and everybody was behind Kofi winning. They had to be. Yeah, exactly. Kofi. It was. I would probably give. I don't know. Steve, help me rate this here too. But like, maybe I would tie Rollins and Becky winning.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, or then I would say if one was louder than the other, it was probably Becky.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Rollins
in third.
So
Steve,
Kofi,
you can help
Becky,
me. You can help me out here, but yeah, but Kofi was in for a while because you saw how long the celebration was, and everyone kept up that full energy. It wasn't like anyone slowed down and waited and just waited for. We lost it. Everybody, every fucking buddy, the whole. We were just. It was.
I wish he would have carried around the hemp title for just a little bit, and then try to just do some funny shit with it and then throw
what's
it out.
funny too is we were.
They smoked the hemp title.
Yeah, we were rewatching that. Kate and I were just kind of going back through because from where we were, couldn't quite see absolutely everything we wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
So we were just rewatching it then through the network, and Kate goes, "Oh, I like Daniel Bryan's title." I go, "It's made out of a fallen oak and hemp." She goes, "I immediately hate it." I go, that vegan needs to get the hell out of here.
She's not in, so she's not down with Antifa and veganism.
No.
Okay.
The militant vegan. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Impotent. Change it.
It makes a genius bad guy. Don't get me wrong.
Fickle.
Fickle. Change it.
Impotent. Change it.
He makes a great bad guy, but it's annoying, and that's why it's great.
Well, yeah, exactly.
It's the same thing with like the Miz when he's bad, saying how great he is, but he's always got the Miz Taraj like with him.
Sami Zayn's actually doing some really good stuff now.
I actually had to watch that match, the promo with him.
It was him and Finn, right?
Yeah, it was him and Finn.
A chance to actually see it,
dude. The promo, I was like, wow, it was really good. And then he came out on SmackDown, and the fans were like, yeah. And he's like, you're not even worth it. I was like, I like that. though. Huh?
Oh yeah, the Hawkins Rider pop was pretty loud too. Yeah, that was in the top. That was definitely top 5.
Yeah, because that's a huge surprise.
Yeah, that was especially for Hawkins.
Right, yeah, because it's like a
269 straight losses or something like that.
Yeah.
And he gets the pin on the tag.
And to do it in his hometown,
playing possum
with New York Jets gear on,
with the Jets gear on. And you know what?
That's I forget the Jets play in that stadium too.
Yeah, they do.
Like,
people are going to get rewarded for their work. This was the mania for it.
Right.
It was everyone cashed in their dues. Kofi, Becky,
Mm-hmm.
you know, what are they? The Major Brothers?
Yeah,
what they're called now. Like
Ryder and Hawkins.
It was. I feel like
Tony Nese.
all the right things happened, except for where the hell was Undertaker? I finally go to WrestleMania, no Undertaker.
He was in Brooklyn. He was chilling in Bed-Stuy.
Word life.
Balls was
basic
thugonomics on Raw.
Word life. Basic thugonomics.
Fickle.
That
impotent.
That was a huge pop, right?
Yeah.
Cena coming out with
that was a great because everyone was expecting like if you watch wrestling on the regular, everyone was expecting him to come out at some point.
Right.
But I don't.
Well, he was announced to be there too.
Was expecting
that
the Doctor of Thugonomics.
Mm-hmm.
They should have the Doctor of Thugonomics versus Kurt Angle because
they absolutely should have had.
Here's the thing: does Baron Corbin get any bit of a rub after that? He does not. No, and Angle tried his best to put him over, but unfortunately, that character that he's playing, you know, like this General Elect fuckface that I wear slacks and a vest. No, man. Go the fuck away.
He's better as the Lone Wolf. I don't know why
exactly. I don't know why they did that. The Lone Wolf was over. The Lone Wolf was a really good gimmick.
Yeah. They need to find a halfway point back to that, to where he's not playing the Weasel as much anymore, and he's back on just because he's a decent wrestler.
No, he is. Yeah,
he's fine.
Right.
You know, I don't know what they're doing with him. I think maybe it was their attempt to try to put him over more. Like he's the guy who, you know, took out Angle at the end, but that was the only thing I didn't really agree with.
Right.
But that was already set up for that. What they should have done, like what we were talking about, is a bunch of bait and switches where he comes out and then the lights go out and then the Undertaker comes out and kicks the shit out of
it would have been.
And then Kurt Angle comes out and says, all right, well, where's my match? I appreciate you stomping this guy out, but where's my match? And then John Cena comes out, and then they should have had that. That's what they should have done. I
think that would have been a little too convoluted, personally. I think it should have been Cena as the Doctor, because it wouldn't have necessarily been a throwback to, you know, the first match, because that's when Cena was still wearing, like, you know, he was wearing, like, tights that were like Billy Gunn's.
He was the OVW Kenny Bolin prototype.
Yeah, the prototype.
Yeah. And then when he came up, when he was just a generic babyface, he just used to wear the colors of like the teams, you know, the famous teams from the town they were in and shit. So, but regardless, either way, like it would have been a nice throwback if Cena coming out as the Doctor of Thugonomics would have faced Kurt Angle.
Yeah, he should have done that. Whatever. It was still a good Mania regardless. But
yeah, to bitch about it too much is like, I don't know. Like, it's whatever. Like, I'm not up in arms about it.
Considering we could have gotten with like the way things could have gone, it feels wrong to actually complain about anything.
Right. Like, listen, like, Mania, if Kurt Angle didn't want to do it, he wouldn't have done it.
He wouldn't have done it. He would have lost to somebody else. Because,
right.
Yeah, he's going to follow the rules and lose on his way out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we're just bitter, okay? We're just bitter marks. That's all we are.
We're cynical.
We're fickle. Change it.
Change it. Yeah, so it was such a good Mania. I think it was the best Mania in a while, and to complain about it does any part of it does feel wrong. But it was good. What do you think about the shortness of the Rey Mysterio jump?
He's injured.
Who?
Rey is.
Rey? Well then, what? One. good for them to do that, but I think it only helped Joe.
Oh, absolutely.
He should be on that. I mean, he should hold that title for.
I mean, Ray's Ray too. So I mean, like
he should hold that title for damn near ever. It's
Ray's Ray, so Ray's not going to be hurt by really pretty much any loss. He'll come back from anything. So I'm not really too worried about that anyway. And if he's hurt,
he'll come back.
Not much they could do.
He'll come back.
Indy versus WWE, AJ Styles versus Randy Orton.
It was a good match. It was better than I thought it was going to be.
How could it not be? It's Orton and AJ.
Yeah, but Orton sometimes when Orton's on, he's on, but sometimes he's not on.
That's a good point.
You know,
that's a good point.
The build up, the build up to that, it kind of listening to Steve King, who was a integral part of 2CW, and he was talking about the indie thing, how Orton was shitting all over the indies. There's a lot of guys in the indies making a lot of money.
There is.
Was that real?
Yeah.
Him crapping on the indies?
Yeah, it was him real.
I mean, well, he did. It's the silver spoon effect.
Well, obviously,
you know what I mean. He never had to do that.
But here's the thing, though.
Other than OVW,
when AJ Styles was out in the indies, he was getting like $10,000 booking. He was getting like a $10,000 booking. I mean, he was making a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at a guy like Joey Ryan. Joey Ryan's making over $100,000 a year easily.
Right.
I mean, he had his penis party thing.
Doing dick flips.
Saddens me.
Yes.
Anytime I hear the name Joey Ryan, I immediately think of you.
Fucking saddens me.
Come on.
Yes.
You love it. You know it.
Dude.
Stupid.
The dick flip is over.
You know what?
It's insulting.
I thought the first couple times I saw it was funny. It is getting ridiculous, especially the one that they just did, the human centipede one.
It is not ridiculous.
Did you see that?
No, I don't pay attention to that.
You would literally throw up if you saw it. I thought it was terrible, and I think that shit is hilarious. Okay,
Anthony will go all Cornette.
Oh, it was. So
I'm certainly more of a Cornette guy.
Yeah,
I will say that. Like there's I definitely don't agree with him on everything.
Yeah, Steve was in the section that had that lighting problem.
Oh yeah, okay.
So Steve, that didn't happen to us. We were fine in our section. We had no problem, but we heard about that afterwards. Kate told me about it. That even Randy Orton apologized to all the fans that affected and everything. So it must have been a real pain.
Yeah, no, dude, I'd be.
Was it really that bad, Steve? Like you guys really couldn't just see anything? Was it that blinding?
There's some people, if he was high up enough, he could see, if he was high up enough, he could see the monitor, but if he was lower down, he wouldn't be able to see anything because the light would block both the ring and the monitor.
Right.
Because the YouTuber I watched, he did a review, and he was there, so he was talking about it, and that's pretty much what he said. So.
Yeah. So anything else? Anything else about Did you have any other questions about actually being there? It was a long show.
Let's just keep talking about WrestleMania, and I'll just because I'm sure there's still shit you probably want to mention. So anything about the card itself, like anything, not just your experience, really.
The card. I mean, I was pretty happy with. My only actual complaint about some of the stuff is. I get why they do pre-show, but it kind of pisses me off at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Mela is money.
Because I don't. Yeah, I was surprised that Mela won. I honestly thought it was going to be, what's her name? Asuka. Considering they took the belt off her 2 weeks before, I know they just keep deflating her. They'd give her the win for that.
We're in the home of the Stan Island Princess. Yeah, Mela is money.
Yeah, they gave. That whole pre-show, they gave it to
New York.
By the way, just giving it to New York.
Yeah,
crazy.
The one.
Except for, I don't think Braun's from.
No. North Carolina.
No,
obviously he was going to win.
The one indie. Right. The two indie feds that got the big time shine from WrestleMania, the New York Wrestling Connection, which is a really, really good promotion. It's turned out a lot of great superstars, and Creative Pro, Kurt Hawkins Wrestling School.
Okay.
So, because Nice, Anise, Ryder, and Hawkins. I think they all started off at New York Wrestling Connection.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, that sucks. All right, so I'm going to show. Steve sent me a picture of how bad the lights were.
Let's check it out.
So yeah.
Oh, that is not good.
Of the lights from Steve's
Gary,
spot.
you got to go up higher. They
Holy
can't see
cow,
this.
man!
Is that better?
I can't see.
Because I can't. I'm not holding it.
Oh no, you're on a delay anyway.
In my delay. Yeah.
Dude, we are
so there we go. Yeah.
Delay.
So there's.
Oh yeah, you're good.
There's that. I don't know if everyone can quite see. So yeah, check
That's
that out.
Wow. Yeah. and considering the fact how much tickets were, I mean that's.
Yeah. At least it was only the one. Steve? Was it only the one match? Did they fix it after that? Let me know. So yeah.
Polls suck too, you know.
The polls did suck, but actually where we were sitting, the only time you couldn't see somebody from where we were is if they were. All right, so if you're looking at the stage, back right, if someone was on top of the corner ropes, you couldn't see them. If they were in the corner, we could see them.
Oh no!
But if they were like sitting on the ropes, then we couldn't see them.
Okay.
So that's the only blockage we got from the actual set itself. Other than that, but I mean, as WrestleMania as a whole, I mean, I was happy with the whole card. I thought everything went down the way it should have. Not quite sure, because a lot of times there's always a change of title on the next Raw, so I'm not exactly sure why, or the next shows. So I'm not really sure why the Hardys just won the tag titles. Maybe it's their last hurrah, and why they wouldn't have been set up to get the last hurrah.
They're gonna go out.
WrestleMania.
They're gonna give up. They're gonna go out and blaze of glory at a table, ladders, and chair match. They're gonna put over a tag team, whatever tag team comes up, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
I'm not sure.
That would be really cool.
They should have set that up before WrestleMania.
They could even have like a triple threat with like Usos,
we can't,
because Usos would be a good candidate.
We can't take time away from Triple H and Batista. Come on, bro. We at least got pulling 40 minutes in with Batista and Triple H.
Oh man,
that was
fucking Ryan. Fucking Ryan. Triple H should not be fucking wrestling anymore. You're a goddamn office person. Stick in the office. Worry about developing NXT. Okay.
Yeah.
And it pissed me off the last WrestleMania and the WrestleMania before that, okay? Plain and simple. Your fucking office, act like it. You're not Vince. You'll never be like Vince McMahon. So just stop fucking wrestling. Enough.
I mean, he's still got it, but it's who he's wrestling. He's still wrestling the older people.
What if Vince is the one who wants him to get back in the ring for WrestleMania?
I think Triple H should tell him, listen, Vince, I'm not doing it. What's Vince going to do? Fire him?
I mean, he
can't fire him.
I know, but still, it might be one of those things where, like, he says no, and then the wife comes and nags you and says, "Please, just do it for me." Or I'm getting convoluted here.
Also, too, Hunter has an ego too, because it all goes back to India.
Well, all wrestlers have.
Well, he has a really big fucking ego, and all goes back to fucking India when Mahal was a champion, and Mahal's in his home country. Well, I mean, he's not his home country, but he's in his country of his origin, India. And he loses the championship to Triple H there. And he bows to Triple H. You're a fucking heel, man. Why are you doing this shit? Seriously. Jinder Mahal, why are you doing this shit? Triple H, why are you burying Jinder Mahal for?
The real question was, why was Jinder Mahal the champion in the first place?
Right.
Did you? Well, hold on.
No, I know why. I know the actual reason why, which is another reason why I was like, they better put that damn belt on Kofi. Because if they're not going to put it on Kofi, but they let it go on 3 months on Jinder Mahal.
Hold on for a second.
I was going to lose my mind.
Hold on for a second. Jinder, to me, I look at Jinder. Jinder's believable. Jinder's a big guy. He's got a good look.
A big, strong guy.
When he was champion, and he was doing the whole Indian gimmick, coming out with the dancers and the music and everything, and with the Singh brothers, that was good. He didn't
mind it.
He was actually a pretty good champion. I'd rather watch.
I made fun of it, but I really didn't mind it.
I'd rather see him as a champion than, I hate to say it, see him as a champion other than Seth Rollins. I'm sorry, because You know,
They're different champions.
well, I like Jinder better. I thought Jinder had a good look to him.
Yeah.
So
I wish he cut his hair. I like his hair.
Are you just jealous because you can't do CrossFit or something?
I hate CrossFit, number one. Okay. Fuck CrossFit. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
Fuck CrossFit and fuck Seth Rollins.
Fuck Seth Rollins. Okay, Superplex, Falcon's Arrow. You know, and you don't sell it. Go fuck yourself. Seriously.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so we should probably.
Whew, man, I just went on a fucking.
We should probably talk about 420 here.
Yeah, we should talk about 420
before we wrap up anything.
Yeah,
else.
We're
so
talking about
lead us into
what's going
card?
on 420.
You know the card.
I know
for Up in Smoke.
I know
in Rome, New York.
Well, here let me go here to the Immortal. Let me go to the Up in Smoke page to see what's going on. Well, I can tell you this: we do have the main event, which is pitting the champion Slick Wagner Brown, or as Ben Hamid would say, Slick Wagner the Brown, against the Ayatollah, the hacker, the man that is the master of redacted tactics, Ben Hamid. And this has actually been going on for a while now. Hamid has been going after Slick. You know,
yeah,
Hamid,
he attacked him.
Yeah. He attacked Slick in Amsterdam. Okay, he almost attacked me,
and he attacked him.
Hamid's vicious.
It was dirty. It was
dude.
dirty
He's a fucking heel, man.
You got to do what you got to do.
Dude,
he wanted the belt. He wanted the shot. It looks like he's got it.
He's got it. I mean, what the heck, you know?
You can't really argue the tactics, right?
No, you can't. I mean, he is Ben Hamid. So we have that match. We got Tommy Dreamer's going to be there.
Tommy Dreamer,
the innovator of violence, and he is going up against another fellow horseman, one of my favorite guys, the Greek god Papadon.
Papadon.
And Papadon is probably one of the best unsigned talents in all of the world. And he's gone over on everybody, and he will tell you that too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we have, which I was surprised that he actually got this wrestler. I mean, he talked about getting her, and he got her. Holly Dead.
Right.
You know, from the oh god, what's the Twisted Sisters against Christina Marie. This is going to be a hell of a match.
Right.
I mean, Christina Marie is she is one of the hottest, you know, up and coming female talents. I've said that a numerous amount of times, and she's going up against probably one of the most underrated female talents right now in the entire United States. Holly Dead, who's wrestled in WoW, wrestled in Ring of Honor, wrestled in Lucha Underground, wrestled in Japan. You know, so that's gonna be a good match. And then also, this is a pretty good match too. Is the Outlaw Garrett Holiday, who's been on a little bit of a roll here, who's really beginning to make a name for himself in Immortal. He's going up against Joe Gacy, Joe Gacy, he's a pretty big name, had a tryout in NXT. He's a really good wrestler, and once again, he's down there from in the city, New York Wrestling Connection.
Right.
Yep.
You know, so I mean, they're turning out a lot of good wrestlers, and it's going to be another great match.
One match I saw go up was Bobby Ocean and Sean Carr.
Oh yeah.
That's right. That's
right.
Is going to be amazing.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Straight up amazing. I will be on the edge of my seat for that. Not that I'm not excited about the whole card, but that match in particular, I'm definitely going to be at Captain Immortal was the first time I got to see Bobby Ocean wrestle, and that dude he's got it.
Dude, Bobby Ocean's fucking good. Man.
He's got it. And we all know Sean Carr.
Yeah.
Of course.
So this match is I cannot wait for the 20th just to see this match, let alone the rest of the card of how excited I am for everything else.
Yeah.
Definitely that.
Also, too, Rob Cook versus Len Oddity.
Okay.
And now you saw Len wrestle. You saw Len stick his thumb up someone's ass. Who was it? One of the filthy family's asses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you saw him, and he's going against Rob Cook, who's another, you know, hardcore guy. So this is going to be a really good match.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what Lennardi is going to do at this show?
Yeah.
I mean,
especially, was it him that was doing all this stuff to, what's his name?
Who was
in
it?
that video?
Oh, yeah.
He was kicking him in the junk and everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's...
Who was that? Who was that too?
Oh, Mr. Canada?
No, not Mr. Canada. What's his name? He got beat up at the end of the show.
Oh, Joe.
Joe
Natterelli.
I couldn't think of it.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, he just kept punching Joe and kicking him in the junk.
Dude, Joe had it coming, okay?
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Let's just say that, okay?
I'm sure he did.
Joe's a mark. Joe had it
any other matches that we have confirmed for the 20?
Jackson Stone versus JT Dunn.
Oh,
that's going to be a good.
JT Dunn's
Dunn's amazing, and
Yep.
Jackson Stone's he's another guy that's out there that he's going to get signed pretty soon. Also, Rick Recon's going to be there as well.
Yes, Rick Recon.
My man, the Cyborg Saiyan.
Cyborg Saiyan.
Yeah, I say it. I love. Rick is awesome. I love Rick to death. Let's see. I'm trying to think who else. What? Mike's gonna get mad at me. You don't know the card. Blah blah blah.
It's all right. Hopefully, we're gonna be having him on. We're gonna be Skyping him with him. Probably maybe the next show.
Skyping with Mike.
Yeah. So we'll.
Well, maybe on the next card, you and him could have a match if he's really that mad at you. So
No, who Mike? No, actually, Mike can't do anything. He can't take any bumps in the ring or anything. His back is like so twisted.
Oh man, I could if
Well, that means you got to lay down for him.
No, I ain't laying up for nobody.
I'd probably die if I had to take a real bump. I'd die. So
I would like to attempt it one of these days.
So yes,
I took one.
Oh yeah, I imagine I'm gonna die after, but
Yeah.
I would like to attempt it.
This is the show that we were talking about. Is this show right here? Up in Smoke for Immortal Championship Wrestling. It is happening on Saturday, 4/20 in Rome at Kennedy Arena. He's probably going to do that.
Also, guys,
if you want to get tickets?
Tickets are available.
Where are those tickets at?
Tickets are available at all 3 Dippin' Donuts locations.
All 3?
All 3. The 2 stores in Rome and the store in New Hartford. Also, too, you can also go to ImmortalChampionshipWrestling.com. They're available online. And if you do see Ben Hameen, run away, but then run away to a safe distance and ask him, do you have any tickets for sale? And then you can ask him because he might have some tickets for sale on him. Or you can, just message Mike King as well for tickets as well. He'll tell you either go to the website or if you seem like a nice guy, he'll actually meet you and actually sell you some tickets.
Yeah. So then, and before we wrap up, we definitely have to talk about the Disrupting Hunger event that is going on Sunday, April 28th at the Veterans Outreach Center.
Okay.
It's presented by First Source Federal Credit Union. They are awesome for helping out with this.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Veteran Outreach Center is actually the old YMCA in Utica. It's at 726 Washington Street. It's going on from noon to 4. There's going to be music, food, raffles, an appearance by the Utica Comets mascot.
Wow. Oh, sounds like a fun time.
That's going to be cool. If you're interested in donating, we have the boxes at all the First Source Federal Credit Union spots, or you can also visit disruptionnetwork.net for more locations. Admission to the event is either donation or a $5 minimum.
Okay.
And as far as donation goes, we are looking for non-perishable and perishables, clothes, toiletries, hygiene products, furniture if you got it. Basically any type of home use product. Anything will help for the whole event. So especially a big thank you to the First Source Federal Credit Union. We appreciate all your stuff, and thank you for anyone who plans on coming. Just hit us up. It's for a good cause.
And Gary, and this
we
is
give a little, it could go a long way.
And this is the benefit.
Little goes a long way.
Mm-hmm. And this is the benefit. Our veterans, correct?
I would assume.
Okay. The Veterans Outreach
Hunger, yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, to the Veterans Outreach Center.
So
I
guys,
assume that's where the whole thing comes from.
So guys, just to be serious, I know I've cracked a lot of jokes and stuff, but in all honesty, this is something that everybody should donate to. I mean, these are the guys that have gone overseas, have fought overseas, have had bullets flying over their heads so that we can be here talking on these mics, talking about, just stupid-ass bullshit, fake-ass wrestling. So I know I'm definitely going to donate like a shit ton of, because I have a bunch of clothes that I don't wear anymore. I'm definitely going to give that and some non-perishable foods. And I'm actually, hopefully, I'll get a chance to see Z. I'll ask him. Maybe I'll stick some boxes at the stores as well.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll help.
Yeah, because that's something that's very near and dear to my heart. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely got plenty of time before the 28th to do that. So.
Awesome.
So, yeah, make sure you either hit up a bank. If you can't come to the event itself and you just want to donate, they're at all the credit union, or is it the federal? Yeah, the federal. So the First
Source Federal Credit
Union. Sorry. Very sorry. I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm tongue-tied.
I do.
It's like you got to make fun of it before you can move on.
Go back.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Make sure you donate if you can. Like Anthony said, a little bit goes a long way. So we want to thank all the sponsors. We want to thank you.
Thank you.
The Mill, the Vigneto,
Illustrated,
Seasonal Sports. We appreciate all the love and continuing to make our show happen. So join us in 2 weeks, and hopefully everyone has a good 2 weeks.
Actually, hold on.
Everyone enjoyed WrestleMania. Probably not Raw, because Raw sucked.
SmackDown wasn't that.
Sucked the dick.
But yeah, join us in 2 weeks, and we'll see everybody then. Peace out.
Peace.
Wow.
Love y'all.
Wrestle Fandom Radio, Disruption Network, Stu Garrett, Rated R, ZB on the set first, Utica, New York, them CNY wrestling fans, giving you results like attendance, heads are in the stands, rumors in advance, who's returning, who got injured, we're paying homage to the legends going through the tenure, I had to spit it on wax, we give opinions and facts, all the latest updates, who was getting the strap, who was getting pushed, who was heating, who was cheating, who got buried for a top spot and who was leaving, what you think of TNA, what you think of the E, who's the best in Ring of Honor, who's in NXT, also Lucha Underground and New Japan Pro, AAA in Mexico, you know this is the fan show, we do this for the love and show it locally, this is what a wrestling podcast's supposed to be, Disruption Network, Wrestle Fandom Radio, reviewing the pay-per-views, talk about your favorite show, hear about who made the news, latest on the internet, what's a shoot and what's a work, who's the champ's biggest threat, Disruption Network, Wrestle Fandom Radio, reviewing the pay-per-views, talk about your favorite show, hear about who made the news, latest on the internet, what's a shoot and what's a work, who's the champ's biggest threat, do you hate Roman Reigns, who's the best in the Shield, will John Cena eventually end up turning the heel, we Young Bucks and Bullet Club and I'm signing with Vince, World Wrestling Entertainment dotted line on the Prince, will Kenny Omega make his debut in the States, taking AJ's title, grave his name on the plates, will Jericho retire, who will ever beat Brock Lesnar, will he re-sign, who will be his top contender, will CM Punk return again for one more match, maybe headline WrestleMania for one more strap, maybe HBK, you could keep Ric Flair, finally get the 1, 2, 3 with a pin over Taker, will Daniel Bryan stay being cleared to compete, will they break Asuka's streak, is she fearing defeat, so many questions to be answered, got the 411, Wrestle Fandom Radio, and there's a lot more to come, check us out, Disruption Network, Wrestle Fandom Radio, reviewing the pay-per-views, talk about your favorite show, hear about who made the news, latest on the internet, what's a shoot and what's a work, who's the champ's biggest threat.
Disruption Network and First Source Federal Credit Union have teamed up to help support the Central New York Veterans Outreach Center Sunday, April 28th from noon till 4 p.m. Located at the Veterans Outreach Center, 726 Washington Street in Utica. There will be food, live entertainment, raffles, live podcasting from the D, and an appearance by Audie from the Utica Comets. We are looking for donations of clothes, non-perishable food items, furniture, toiletries, hygiene products, or a minimal cash donation of $5 at the door day of event. All ages are welcome. For more information on donation, drop-off locations, and entertainment lineup, please check out DisruptionNetwork.net. Disrupting Hunger, Sunday, April 28th, brought to you by First Source Federal Credit Union.
Tax season is here, and First Source wants to help you be prepared. Our friends at Furley, Moran, Freer, and ESA have given us some great tax tips to share. Read the blog at fsource.org for helpful answers to your tax questions and feel better prepared before you file. First Source members can also receive a discount on TurboTax software. Be ready for tax season with help from your friends. File smarter, live smarter with First Source. Membership requirements apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hey, baseball fans, are you counting down the days to opening day? Well, Disruption Network has you covered. The Baseline, the D's own baseball podcast, is back with Season 2 and all new episodes all season long. Sunday nights, 7:30 p.m. on the D. Get your baseball fix as JP and SPG run down the news and notes around Major League Baseball. Get fantasy tips, player rankings, team previews, interviews, and more. You can catch the Baseline and all of Disruption Network's programming by checking out DisruptionNetwork.net, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, YouTube, Facebook, and Stitcher. Keep it inside the Baseline all season long, only on the D.
Hey, it's Cassidy, and you're listening to Disruption Network.
So you just bought your dream home, and now it's time to move. Let's face it, nobody likes to move. All the packing, unpacking, lifting, upstairs, downstairs, and broking everything, including your back. Let the professionals at EJA Moving Company take all the stress and pain out of your move. Competitively priced moving, relocation services, office moves, and complete packing and unpacking services. They work with everybody to make it simple and easy for you to move and relocate. Call EJA Moving Company at 315-335-0516. When it's time to relocate, have EJA Moving do all the work for you. Hit them up online, ejamoving.com.
Hey, Disruption Network. This is Mike Sacco, the general manager at Nye Volkswagen of Rome. If you don't know me by name, it's only because you have not received the best deal. There's only one reason to leave Utica, and that's to come see me in Rome and get the best deal on your next new, pre-owned, or certified VW. Mention that you heard this ad from Disruption Network and receive $250 off your next vehicle purchase. You'll know why our customers say, I love my Nye VW. Come see us at 5865 Rome Taberg Road in Rome, or visit us online at nyvwofrome.com.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when 3 top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish, and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
The Disruption Network is making moves. For upcoming events, news, interviews, and new daily programming, keep in the loop with us at DisruptionNetwork.net. Like, follow, and subscribe to all our social media. And check out all our podcasts on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, and Spotify. Get up on the D, DisruptionNetwork.net.